Hey everybody, hope you're doing good. Today I wanted to do a bridal look for brides on a budget, as you can probably see by the title here. I'm sure that some of you ladies out there that are getting married would, want to spend a little extra on makeup for your wedding, something like that. So of course that's fine, but if you are really on a tight budget but you want a look that's really nice looking, that's not, gonna look cheap or, anything like that, hopefully this look will help you out. So first of all, for the foundation, I haven't done makeup for a wedding, an actual wedding. I just finished with a bride who, my friend is going to be going with her to California to do her makeup, and so basically I just showed her what to do for the bride. She was really happy with the look. I'm pretty much going to recreate that today, but just from watching videos on YouTube, from reading books, all sorts of things, I think I've kind of got figured out about, makeup for weddings, but of course I don't have the experience that, some people do. But anyway, I think probably, obviously you want to have a foundation that's going to give you pretty good coverage. I mean, who doesn't want to look flawless on their wedding? But you don't want something that's going to look really cakey, which some foundations tend to do. So I would recommend Revlon Color Stay Foundation if you need pretty good coverage. If not, definitely go for something a little more sheer. I haven't really tried a whole lot of drugstore brands that are, more sheer than that, but, go ahead and just watch reviews on YouTube or whatever. So, then for concealer, make sure you don't go with something that's going to do, light reflecting, because then you'll have, white underneath your eyes, basically, or it'll look really funny in, flash pictures and stuff. So you just want to make sure everything is very, matte, and a little bit of dewiness or a little bit of sheen is okay, but nothing, shimmery or sparkly, really. And then, so I'm just basically now going to show you the makeup part of it. I don't have Revlon Color Stay on right now. I was testing out a Clinique foundation called Even Better. It's actually almost the same exact color as my HD foundation, which is 115, I think. But anyway, I'll get into that some other time. And so yeah, and if you're using Revlon Color Stay, you can definitely use that as a base on your eyes, because I don't, expect you to go out and buy Urban Decay Primer Potion, but that is what I use. But definitely the Revlon Color Stay works fine for a base for your eyelids. Yeah, so keep on watching, and I hope it helps you out. Alright, so like I said, I already applied Urban Decay Primer Potion on my lids, and now for the eyeshadow. This is the palette that I'm going to be using. It's Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette in Paradise Cove. And if you are warm-skinned, there's also a palette, I believe it's called Sandcastle, I'm not sure, but it's warm colors, and so definitely use that if you have, obviously warm skin. This one I'm going to be using just these pink shades here, and then also these two brown shades. If you want, you can use the peaches. It's kind of up to you. I might do another tutorial on more warm toned makeup for a wedding. But yeah, so I'm just going to take a large eyeshadow brush and pick up that really light pink right here. And we're just going to do a base for the eyes. This look is going to be very natural looking, very light. So, if you want something more dramatic, this is definitely not for you, but I personally would not want to be wearing something really dramatic on my wedding because, yeah, it's just, I want it to look like me, but just a more, beautiful me. So, I'm just going to put this all over the lid, and you can use the sponge applicator in here if you want to. It works pretty good. That's what I used on the bride that I was talking about earlier, and it seemed to work fine. Alright, so see how I just kind of brought that into the tear duct a little bit. So, just blended that all over. These shadows are actually pretty good quality. They're not, obviously not as good as MAC or Milani or something, but they're pretty good. So I think you'll be pretty happy with them. And this palette is only $5, so come on. Now I'm going to take my Eco Tools eyeshadow brush and pick up this darker pink. It's still really light, but that one right there. And then I'm just going to put this on my eyelid. And I'm just going to add a little bit more of that really pretty pink tone. And pink is pretty much, I think, a universally flattering color, I mean like for eye colors, it seems to really look good on pretty much every eye color. So I think you should be set with this, and it's not like some kind of screaming pink or anything. It's just really nice and natural. Okay, so now where we're going to get a little bit more exciting with the contour color. I'm going to be using this taupe color here, and then I'm going to use my tapered blending brush. You don't have to use this one specifically. I'm sure the sponge applicator will work, or some other brand's brush. So just something kind of small. Okay, and basically what I'm going to do is just kind of start in the crease here, just the outer crease, and just blend this in, and then also the outer corner. So it's just a really basic application of this, but it's really going to look nice. I'm going to kind of go out almost in a little V shape here, but we are going to blend it so it won't be like really obvious. I'm just going to blend that out. Okay, and I'm going to go back with my big eyeshadow brush and just blend the edges of this a little bit. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow on the lid. Really simple, like I just used 3 colors, so it just really is nice for just highlighting the eyes, making it look nice and bright and awake. And now I'm going to use just a flat eyeliner brush and then the dark brown from the palette here. And if you want to, you can use actual liner, but I just wanted to use eyeshadow. I thought it gave it a really nice effect, just a really soft look. And so we're just going to apply this right along the lash line, and you want to make it a little bit thicker on the outer corner, and then just thin it out as you go in. And you might have to go over it a few times to make it, how dark you want it, because it's not super pigmented, so just going to go over it again here. It's right up into the lashes. Okay, and then I'm just going to bring whatever is left over just along the bottom lashes. Okay, so you can see the difference there, how the liner just adds more definition and makes it a little bit more intense. Okay, so that's it for the shadow and liner. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows and add some mascara. For the eyebrows, if you normally fill them in, go ahead and just do what you normally do. I don't usually, but for weddings, I think it'd be nice to just fill in just a little bit, just really lightly, any place where it's a little bit sparse, just so it looks like just really just nice, and I don't know. I just would think it'd be a good idea to fill in your brows. So I'm going to do that, add some brow gel, which is important to just keep them in place, and then obviously I'm going to use a waterproof mascara in black. If you have really, really light skin, use a black brown, so it's just a little bit softer looking, and then I'll come back and show you the cheeks and lips. Okay, so now the eyes are all done, and for the blush, what I used on the bride was one by Rimmel, or Rimmel, whatever, and it was just their regular blush. I think they only have one kind, and I'm pretty sure the color was plum. It was just a really nice, rose, a deeper rose kind of plummy color with a bit of shimmer, and it looked so good. First I used a MAC blush on her, and it was just kind of okay. It was more matte, and then I put this one on, and they were like, whoa, that looks so good, and it looked really pretty. It just had the right amount of shimmer and color. So if you can get that, that's cool. I actually gave mine to her, so I don't have it anymore, but I found a color that's pretty similar to it in my collection, but it's not exactly the same. But anyway, just want something with a little bit of shimmer, not too much, no sparkles. You want something that'll look good with your skin tone, but something kind of pinky I think would be nice, you know, unless you're warm colored. Okay, and just going to put this right on the apples of your cheeks, because you're probably going to be smiling a lot. So, for your day, you want something, like, you want to use a powder that's going to last you for a while. Obviously, you're probably going to have to do some touch-ups, but one that I found that's really awesome is Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. The color I have is, let's see, it's cream, which is light 4 to 5. I don't really know what that means. It's actually almost a little bit light for me in the summer, but, yeah, anyway, so what I'm going to do with this is just use my Eco Tools powder brush and just get some of that, just really sheerly. I'm just going to dust it wherever I get a little bit too dewy looking or maybe a little bit oily, because you definitely don't want that showing up in pictures. You probably will have to apply a little bit more before, like, you get your photos done, just so, you know, you're definitely nice and not shiny looking. So I just basically put it on my T-zone here, but you want to make sure you still have a little bit, you know, that dewiness showing through, so it's nice and natural looking. Okay, so for lips, I kind of really haven't tried this combo yet, so we're kind of going to see where this goes. If you want to, you know, you don't have to do something like this, which requires a little more maintenance, or at least it takes longer to put on, but you can probably be fine with just reapplying the lip gloss throughout the day. So first I'm going to start with Revlon Time Liner Lip Liner in Nude. That's the color, and you just want to fill in your lips with this. This is going to make everything last a lot longer. This lip liner, by the way, is really nice. It's really creamy and easy to blend. Okay, so now I'm going to use NYX lipstick, round lipstick in Thalia. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that, but this is what it looks like. It's just really neutral, kind of a neutral rose color. Okay, so once you've got that, I'm going to put on Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in Glossy Rose. Okay, so that is the finished look. The lips are definitely a little more on the dark side. On the dark side, that sounds funny. Go to the dark side. Okay, no, but they are kind of darker, so, I mean, it seems like a lot of brides do wear a little bit darker lips. But it's kind of up to you what you want to do. You might choose differently because of your lip shape or something like that. You know, you obviously, if you have really big lips, you don't want to go for something like really bright or colorful. Probably a gloss or something would look nice. But you could definitely, I'd say, before your wedding, try like some of those like long-lasting liquid lipsticks. Or, you know, I know Revlon has a couple different ones. So definitely go with some of those. Just try them out maybe, and if you really like them, then that's obviously a good option. But yeah, anyway, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please let me know. Yeah, hopefully this helped you out, and yeah, so keep watching for more videos, and I will see you later.